Welcome back. As you can see, I finally leveled up to 9, so I switched my gear around. Looks a little better. I really can't remember where we left off at, so I do know where we need to go talk to Alex, so let's get that started. Alex? What are we doing today? I forgot. Look, before we go to Firgrove to do any more research on the John Sandman, we should try to find out where Linda is. Maybe we can find some clues if we look around here. Which way does it want me to go? This way? I'm gonna get the star, because it's gonna bug me every time I see it. There's a phone. And some papers. I can't believe the papers hasn't, like, rained away in the 2 weeks that I haven't been around. Obviously, that's not how the game works, but... Where's the other thing? Is it in the... Is it in here? Is it in here? It's not in here. Okay, let's go back this way. Where are you? Oh, how did I miss you? What am I looking at? Okay. I don't know what I just found. I found it. Okay. Alex, I found these things. This is so strange. Exactly. If Linda left in her own free will, she would have hardly have left her glasses and mobile phone behind. Oh, I picked up glasses? And what do you have here? A page from her book. Oh, look, it's from Peter Pan. Wait, that's Linda's favorite book. Alex, where do you think she is? I managed to get the phone turned on. Let's check the text messages. Okay, the latest one says, meet me behind the stable tonight at 7 p.m. and you will find out the truth. Come alone. Wasn't it behind the stables that you found Linda's belongings? There's no sender info, but we could try calling the number and see who picks up. Will you do it? The phone is next to the table. How did you magically transport the phone that I just gave you from over here to over there? Magic. Yes, this is Godfrey the butler speaking. Who am I talking to? Hello? Hello? Godfrey? What are you doing, Godfrey? Is that Godfrey? Well, he obviously has something to do with this. Strange. We should talk to him. Maybe this is all just a misunderstanding. I sure hope it is. Godfrey! Godfrey! Don't you run away from me! Miss, what is it? I'm in a hurry, if you don't mind. I need to do what? You called me from Linda's phone? Must be an understanding. I really can't stay and chat. You see, I really can't. Goodbye, miss. No, Godfrey. Godfrey, no. Oh, hold on. Godfrey, no! How far do you go? Let's just cough up some of this black smoke. Silver 3. Haha, bye! Well, your smoke. Did that bro just, like, drive off the cliff? Like, he vanished somewhere around here. And then came back, and then flew off. I think he might be from Harry Potter. Okay. That's a thing. Flying cars. Who would have thought? Alex? He left without answering your questions? This is getting stranger and stranger. You think Linda's stuff in the book pages may be the start of a trail? Hey, it might well be. You're clever. Maybe the trail will lead us to Linda. You should follow it. Okay. We could do that. Since I already know that she's in the castle, can I completely bypass all this information? Like, Alex! I see the trail ends at the castle. Is that where she is then? In the castle? It makes no sense at all if you ask me. What? Yeah, that's right. There have been rumors about a girl crying in the tower. But could that actually be, you know, her? You know what? I need to run some errands. But here's a really good voice recorder. Why don't you ride to the castle and wait until the crying starts, and try to get it on tape. Then we can listen to it together and try to find out whose voice it is. Okay. I'm not going to ride all the way down there. Isn't that weird? Where am I going? Back to the manor. Alex. Did you hear anything? Did you get it on tape? Let me hear. That's Linda's voice. Yes, I'm sure of it. Godfrey must be keeping her locked in the castle for some reason. You need to tell the Baroness about this. She has to let us in the castle. The Baroness is out in the vineyard. Ride over and talk to her. She's in the vineyard? What a long travel! Baroness, I need help. Excuse me? Nobody enters my castle without explicit permission. And what happens inside is none of your business. Excuse me, but there's a crying girl. Oh, okay. Well. Well, that's it for this episode, I guess. We will see you next time. Okay. Last time we left off, we were being told to mind our own business. So instead of doing that, we're going to go talk to Alex again. Alex, please tell me you have an idea. Okay, this is a very interesting. What do we have? We know that Linda is being kept prisoner inside the castle, probably by Godfrey, on the Baroness's orders. We also know that the Baroness is extremely secretive about her former husband, Ben John Sandman, who she even claims is dead. John Sandman is probably Justin's grandfather, the man Justin and Sabine have gone off to sea. Call the police? Well, not yet, I think, but maybe soon. Listen, there's someone I need you to talk to who will be able to help us. Her name is Elizabeth Sunbeam, and she is my mentor. You'll find her in Valedale, and have you ever been there before? Yeah. Follow the road north. Okay. I didn't know this is how we met Elizabeth. Are you a miss or ma'am? I don't know. Hello, miss. I'm gonna call you miss because I'm assuming you're not married. Gloria, I've been waiting for you. How did I know you were coming? That's a great question, Elizabeth. Oh, there's nothing mysterious about that. Alex sent me a text message. So, tell me what's going on. Okay. I was a little freaked out there. Like, how'd you know it was coming? Some sort of psychological psychopath? Right. I see the Baroness seems highly involved in this, or else she would have let Linda out when you girls demanded it. We didn't really demand that she let her out. We were just like, can we go into the castle? At the same time, there is something she's trying to hide about her past. I have a feeling that both these matters are deeply intertwined. The Silverglades were a powerful family who reigned over practically all of Jorvik, and to this day, their members still have influential positions in the Jorvik Council. The Silverglades are used to getting what they want. You have stumbled across something much more complicated than you would have ever imagined. Are you willing to continue to help us, Gloria? You know what's interesting is the way that she says us, you can almost feel that it's not Alex we're talking about. Hi, I got two people right next to me. I don't know who you guys are, but I'm assuming I don't have your consent to record you. Can I? Am I not? There we go. Good, we will need you. What bothers me most is Sabine's involvement with all this. I cannot tell you why that is. What is it that you want with Justin? What bothers me most is Sabine's involvement in this. I cannot tell you why that is. What is it that they want with Justin? The only way of answering that is to find out who Mr. Sandman is, and his supposed Justin's grandfather, as he is supposedly Justin's grandfather. I was so lost in that sentence structure. I don't even know why. Before you continue to Firgrove to do further research, I would like you to do something for me. It may seem strange to you now, but there's a reason why I'm asking you to do this. You will need the stick. Have you seen the runestones on the hill behind the house? What you need to do is stand in front of the stones and really concentrate. Hold this artifact and watch the inscriptions intensely. When you have done this, come back to me and let me know if you felt anything unusual. I don't really know what the path is anymore. Is it this way? Can I do this while I'm riding the horse? I'm surprised they haven't updated these stones yet. Like, everything seems so fresh and clean. It's like, kind of like the stones have been stuck in the old graphics. Like, obviously the stones need to be old, but I feel like they haven't updated their graphics at all. Miss Elizabeth. So tell me what happened. The all started to glow? It's very remarkable. It's the first time anybody... I mean... Thank you for your participation. Will you do me a favor and please keep this to yourself? Oh, I mean, it would be a little crazy. Well, you can tell Alex, and you must... If you must. After all, she's a member of our society, the Keepers of Aiden. Is it Aiden? I've always called it Aiden. That's all you need to know for now. What an interesting place to level up. I'm excited about the Keepers of Aiden! I'm sorry. It's a good thing I don't actually record my face, because that would have been really weird. According to the registration books, John Sandman grew up in Firgrove. You should ride there and talk to the villagers. Maybe they know who he is. There's a shortcut to Firgrove through the mountains. The path may be a little difficult to find, but it's located east of the cross-country trail. warm sweater. I'm all for adventure, but I'm also for just getting there quickly. For the city. Hi, welcome to Fir Grove. We just had our cross-country riding track rebuilt, and we're all super excited. Hey, what if you tried it out? Oh, no. If you wanna, I don't wanna talk about nothing like that. Talked with the elders. What? Is there anyone you can talk to about who lived here a long time ago? Well, you've come to the right place. Fir Grove is full of old men and women that grew up here. Most of them are really nice, and they love reminiscing about the past. It can be a bit of a drag sometimes. But hey, maybe that's just for me. I don't know, I kind of like listening to older people. But then again, I don't know. Alright, cool, I thought so. Miss Packard? Dear girl, I'm so happy to meet you. What's your name? What a lovely name, dear. John Sandman, you say? It does ring a bell, actually. My memory may not be as good as it once was, but I think that John Sandman was a man I paid my rent to when I first took over the house. Come to think of it, he's still the one I write my checks to. Let me check my receipts. Yeah, that's a name all right. He must be a kind soul, Mr. Sandman. 70 years, and he's never raised my rent. Take this receipt if you like. Huh. Now that I think about it, I seem to remember that Mr. Sandman was on the village council back in the day. You should head over to Fir Grove Town Hall and ask Mr. Franklin if he has any photos of the council from that time. It does kind of beg the question, like, if he's such an evil person, wouldn't they have raised the rent? Or is it maybe because he has compassion on the people that he grew up with? It could be that. Like I think even villains sometimes have compassion for their kin. Folk. Sometimes. Mr. Franklin, I'm trying not to run you over. Ha, what are the odds? Oh, a strange girl was just here, asking the same questions about John Sandman. And what's more, when I showed her the picture, she produced a pocket knife and cut him out of the photograph. I can't believe you youngsters. Just because you can do something on a computer doesn't mean you can do the same thing in the real world without any consequences. These aren't just some poxy social media photos. These are good photographs of the old high-quality photo paper. Yeah, I would like that. Was her name Sabine? I don't know. She didn't tell me, but she was wearing a dark hood that covered her face. She took off on the blackest horse I've ever seen. Yes, she had a big black horse and a red and black cloak. But look, she's still over there by the gate. Hey, come back here, you hooligan. Get the picture back for me, will you? No, that is actually Khan. But why is he like that? See, this is the Khan. This is the Khan that I kind of recall seeing. Are you gonna let me catch you? I'm literally right here trying to catch you. Okay. But yeah, that looks like... Okay, I'm stuck in a tree. That looks like the Khan. So the video that got... I don't know what happened in my file systems. But that Khan reminds me of the one of the old horse that they kept talking and saying was Sabine. I don't have that video recording of it now, but you can look back on some of my older videos when I was first trying to do this and stopped. Just essentially cut and paste the old videos of that and put it on what she was, because they didn't change it. And it looks similar. But when you looked at him in the barn, he wasn't like that. So I wonder if when he's in a magical state, that's his magic colors. Which then begs the question, are wild horses, like the fantasy horses that we have, are they good or evil? Do they come from the group of Aiden? Or do they come from somewhere else? Because none of our regular horses have that ability, and I don't think any of the Soul Riders' horses can change color. That might be a rabbit hole I don't think we need. You got it back. It seems that your generation isn't complete in decline after all. Good work. I hope you'll be able to restore the picture. Do you want a copy of this? I'll make one for you. Yes, I would like to get out of this tree. I'm going right back into the tree. Here's a copy of the photograph. Miss Packard called when you were out chasing the hooligan. Apparently she found the rental invoice. Good luck. Oh, I am not wearing those pants. Miss Packard, can I ask you some questions? Now, dear, I've got your rental invoice, see? The center has a post office box in Silverglade Village. Does that help? Here, take this invoice. It's months old. Do I continue to talk to you? Okay, I do continue to talk to you. Good luck with your research, dear. Oh, you're off to see Elizabeth? Do tell her I said hi. Elizabeth is such a lovely girl, and always welcome here in Fir Grove. Welcome back, Gloria. What have you found? A photo of Mr. Sandman? I see. And this? This might be the number of his post office box. Good detective work. Wait a minute. This looks like... There's a man known as Mr. Sands who looks frighteningly like the person in the picture. There's a period there. Mr. Sands is a leader of the Dark Corps, an organization with an even darker agenda than that of GED. Have you shown this to Alex? She would be really interested in seeing this photo. She has fought against Mr. Sands before, you see, and has a deep hatred of him. She will be able to tell whether or not the man in this photo and Mr. Sands are the same person. Some of the text doesn't feel quite as natural of a roll-off when you're speaking it. When you're reading it, it makes sense, but speaking it out, I'm struggling with some of these. Alex, I have some stuff to tell you. What have you found? A picture of John Sandman? Let me see. Oh, no, that's him. Mr. Sands. How did I miss that? Am I really that naive? So this Mr. Sands is Justin's grandfather? And that Justin could be in real danger? Okay, that seems like a question mark and an exclamation mark kind of sentence. You have an idea? Tell me about it. Okay, so you got the address to this post office box that belongs to Mr. Sands. Really? That's a great lead. So what's the plan? A letter? That sounds very exciting. Okay, so let me see if we got this straight. You're suggesting that we send a fake letter to Mr. Sands' post office box, just to make him go there and get it. That way you can watch The Office from a distance and check if he's actually alive and active in Jorvik. Wait, I think I have an empty envelope on me. Here it is. And voila, a pencil. The only thing I don't have is a stamp. Ask Judy in the stable. I bet she has some. Swear. Why couldn't you ask her yourself? You're right there. Gloria, what are you up to? Do I have a postage stamp? Sure I do. Okay, here's your stamp. Let me put it on for you. There. You'll find the mailbox right by the gate of the manor. This is... I love it sometimes. Just how... the game's like, oh, you have to go so far. All you have to do is turn around. I mean, it makes for a really quick quest turning in, but it's still kind of funny. Okay, Alex, what do you want me to do now? You put it in the mailbox? Great. I figured that would be another stop point. Well, we will eventually save somebody. I'm not really sure who it is at this moment, because I can't remember if we saved Justin first or Linda first. And I'm not going to go back on my videos and spoil it for myself. So, with that, I'll see you next time.